people say, it's a new day, it's a new day. The world is getting ready, everybody ready, yeah, for a new day, for a new day. Celebrate and say, celebrate and say, celebrate and say, yeah, because he's president and he's on fire, hotter than a fantasy, lonely like a highway. He's living in a world and it's on fire, filled with catastrophe, but he knows he can fly away. Oh, he's got both feet on the ground and he's burning it down. Oh, got his head in the clouds and he's not backing down. Oh, Obama's on fire. Oh, Obama's on fire. He's walking on fire. Oh, Obama's on fire. Whoa, everybody stares as he goes by, as they can see the flame that's in his eyes. Watch him as he's lighting up the night. Everybody knows that Michelle is his girl. Together they run the world, and we gon' let it burn, baby, burn, baby. Oh, Obama's on fire. Oh, Obama's on fire. He's walking on fire. Oh, Obama's on fire. Whoa, whoa, he's president and he's on fire.
Can we get the
Ladies and
prompter?
gentlemen, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for having me tonight at this incredible presidential inaugural celebration to the Obama.
All right. We just heard Alicia Keys.
By the way,
Yes.
how
Oh.
good was that?
It was beautiful.
It's like being in the best free concert in the world.
I mean, the fact that we could hear that live, and she just looked absolutely stunning in that dress.
That beautiful dress,
Since we're talking
amazing
about what
voice.
people are wearing, yes, she really has it all together. Absolutely gorgeous.
Knockouts. If it's all like this, we're in for a hell of a night.
Yeah. All right. We have a couple of special guests.
She's getting a round of applause from me.
And by the way, this is just to give everyone a sense, there's already thousands of people here, and I mean, now you look at,
I reckon there's 30,000 people in here now
You can
who've
fit
all
it.
just heard that. I mean, what an amazing start of the evening. It's getting very exciting.
You could fit all the Dreamliners that have been grounded probably in this in this hangar.
Biggest party venue I've ever
Yes.
been in.
All right, Vivian and Mike Green join us, our special guests. They're on their last date before Mike deploys to Bahrain. And thanks to both of you, we really appreciate it. Vivian, let me just start. So this is your husband's going on his 5th deployment next week. And you're here tonight for your last date. So many people watching are, this is entertaining and it's amazing and it's fun. But for you, it's something more than that.
Oh yeah, he's gonna dance with me. He promised. He never dances. I think I get at least one talked about it. A great thing that we did on Saturday was a National Day of Service.
Yes.
We did a care packing event with the Points of Light Institute. And it really opened, we were able to talk to them about who we were packing care packages for. They thought maybe Dad might get one eventually, so they were packing extra stuff in that one.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
So let me ask you, Mike, you're a lieutenant commander in the U.S. Navy. It's your 5th deployment in 10 years of marriage. You're off to Bahrain for 12 months, you told me, and you only get a 2-week break in the middle. It's pretty grueling on the families that you leave behind. I mean, tough for you guys, but very tough for the families.
It is challenging, but things like Facebook, Facebook, FaceTime, Skype, they make it a lot easier. Email, it's nice to reach back and call them on the phone. It's nice I'm going to be on a land-based place, a ship, so it'll be a lot easier to call on the phone than it is on a ship. But it's a lot easier to stay connected now than it was 30 years ago, definitely.
And this is not a bad perk, is it, being at this amazing night tonight?
This is awesome.
You're at the Commander-in-Chief ball upstairs, and we're listening to these amazing acts. I believe it's now a superstar Mexican rock band called Manal, who I don't know, but he sold 30 million albums, so obviously pretty good. You excited to be here?
I am. It's great. Like Vivian said, I'm leaving in 7 days, so
Wow.
It's a pretty cool, going away gift, if you will. And it's cool to hang out with all the other military families. There's absolutely nothing unique about my story. Deploying 5 days from now, there's thousands of people in the military who are doing the same thing, so it's really cool to be part of it.
Well, let me thank you for your service, and I hope you enjoy a fabulous evening. And I hope you do too, because you've earned it.
Thanks to both of you. This is such a day of years where, as an American, you just feel such incredible pride in our armed forces and what they do and what they
Well,
sacrifice.
my brother's a British Army colonel, and he goes away to Afghanistan and Iraq. He's got 4 little girls under the age of 13, so I know what it's like for the families. It's very, very tough on them, but you do an amazing job, and we all greatly appreciate it, so thank you.
Thank you.
So earlier I talked to one of my all-time favorite musicians, a genius, Stevie Wonder, a man who is really personified not just with the Obamas, he performed at the last inauguration, but also Martin Luther King Day, because he was one of the people who actually got the day created in the first place and made Martin Luther King's birthday a national holiday. I talked to him about that, about the first couple, about gun control, about many things. It was a fascinating few minutes with a living musical legend. Stevie Wonder, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Is that your British accent?
Well, I was born in England, actually. But I moved to the States like yourself.
This was a huge night, and for you, I guess, a very special day. You campaigned very hard to have a national holiday on Martin Luther King Day, and this is that day, and it's the day that Barack Obama is inaugurated again. How do you feel today?
Very excited, very, very happy. I feel like there's so many things that I envisioned, that I saw, and those things happening, coming true. The only thing that I'm hoping for is that we truly will get people together. Sometimes I wish that we could have even more than a Democratic Party, a Republican Party, a united party, where people come together. But I think that if we just get people thinking that way, well, we can really come together. And we have definitely the president who has proven that he wants to do that by how he did the last 4 years and now these next 4 years.
He made a very powerful speech today, and it seemed like the gloves had come off a bit, like he was determined now to really try and push through the things that matter most to him. What did you make of his speech?
It was a great speech, and I agree with you, because truly we can't talk about it and just talk about it. We got to be about it. We got to take off the gloves of being a politician and really look at the reality of how we are and where we are as human beings on this planet. I mean, we've got to do and make this planet more green. We've got to do something about the various things that he's talked about, from the rights for women and people in general. And we've got to keep our kids more safer. We can't just watch it on the news and say, oh, that's such a shame. And then after it dies down, we wait for it to happen again. I was thinking, because I saw you on the TV talking about the whole gun thing, and I was talking to one of my friends. I said, you know what? You should go get me a gun. me go with you to get a gun, and then like show how easy it is for me to get a gun, and then imagine me with a gun. It's just crazy. I think that we have to do something about it, and I'm hoping that in these next 4 years, with an idea that I've come up with, that I can do something about how we can come up with a solution. Because there's a solution to any problem, and I think we just have to get to it.
Well said, Stevie. Now, you're performing at all the balls tonight, all the major ones, the inaugural ball and the Commander-in-Chief ball. Any secrets about where you're going to be performing?
Just some good stuff. You know what?
All your stuff's good.
Yeah. Are you going to come and sing with me on one of these things or what?
What are you thinking? A duet on, what, Superstition or something?
Ebony and Ivory, you'd be good on that.
I could do the McCartney role.
There you go, see? You got the accent.
I know you were with the President and the First Lady last night. What sort of form were they in, and what did you say to them?
We just talked about, you know, the First Lady was talking about how she was listening to some of my songs, they were listening to some of my music, and trying to say what were the most favorite songs that I had done. And I said...
What's their favorite?
I didn't even say what they were, but I hope that I did at least something. I did My Surrey yesterday, and we did, you know, obviously the Signed, Sealed, Delivered song, and we did Superstition and some other stuff, so it was fun.
What do you think Martin Luther King would have made of a black president being re-elected, having a second inauguration today?
I believe that he would have been very happy to know that America has moved to that place that they are able to elect a president, not based on the color of his skin, but as he talked about, the content of his character. And that he would be very happy about. I think the state of where we are divided on so many different things, unfortunately, that's unacceptable. We must become a united people in the United States of America. But I think the majority of the people are saying, listen, let's do away with these old habits, these old things that need to be dead and gone, and move on to really bringing our nation together. And I think he would say that. It's time to move on and make it better and get it right.
Well, I'm very excited about tonight, Stevie. Looking forward to your performance. And if you do need me, I will be in close proximity and available.
Start warming up. What's one, mate? Start warming your voice up, mate.
All right, buddy.
All right. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Take care.
I'll tell you what, Stevie Wonder's got a very good English accent. He had it right down to a T there. You know, I want to bring in somebody who's almost as being a legend now in the music world as Stevie Wonder. will.i.am. will.i.am, welcome to you. I got nearly blinded by your camera.
Oh, yeah.
The coolest camera I've ever seen.
Yeah, I made and created this thing.
You designed it?
Yeah, designed it, funded it, and I sell it in Selfridges in London, and I'm bringing it to America in spring.
Brilliant. So what do you make of today? A big historic day. The president made a big historic speech. Were you pleased with it about education, which I know you really care about?
Yeah, you know, I'm really excited about these next 4 years. There's a lot we can do as far as, you know, encouraging kids to take STEM skill sets and, you know, changing inner cities forever, really. You know, by encouraging these kids to be entrepreneurs and scientists and engineers. You know, that's where I'm putting all my focus on.
What else do you think his priorities should be in the next 4 years? Because he's got to choose a few. He can't ram through everything he wants to do.
Jobs in America, you know, around consumer electronics. Next year, consumer electronics will make $200 billion, and I would like to see those $200 billion, you know, a lot of that money be here in America.
Do you think too many jobs from big companies are being outsourced at the moment? Apple and companies like that, do they send too much abroad?
I think they send pretty much everything abroad when it comes to manufacturing. But we have to educate our kids and educate America, you know, so they have no excuse. You know, the excuse is the skill set isn't here in America. So if we get these